There's a couple of tips I'm going to show you guys which will make sure that your system doesn't dry out and you can still get the body that comes using a hairdryer. Yes guys, now first off, an apology from me. I'm in my bedroom again, sorry about that. It's all a bit chaotic at the moment. I don't have the office. We're moving though pretty soon. All being well, we're moving soon. I'm going to have a little different filming space just for me to make my videos for you guys. So apologies about that. I was actually going to go outside and film today as well, but the weather was not being friendly, unfortunately. So again, you've got my bedroom. Apologies about that. I hope you enjoy this video. Today, we're going to be talking about blow drying mistakes that will ruin your hair. I'm doing this today because a lot of people get in touch with me and they're like, I'm a month in, I'm 2 months in with a new system and my hair is so brittle and dry. And I asked them, like, what's your maintenance routine like? How often do you shampoo? How often do you blow dry your hair? What heat do you do it at? And they're saying, I'm blow drying it every day. I've got it on maximum heat. And that's the problem. That's what's making the hair go super brittle and super dry. So we need to make sure that we're avoiding these kind of things. Now, before I get fully into the video, if you are new around here and you're enjoying this content, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, joining the tribe, maybe liking the video if you're enjoying it, and it'll really just help the channel grow. And it'll help me make more videos for you guys and hopefully for thousands of other people out in the YouTube metaverse. Now, before I talk about hairdryers and why it's important in the way we use them, here's a quick message from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor, guys, is Livivid. You can find them at livividhair.com. You can get a 15% discount code on any stock hair system or accessories that I've negotiated with them just for you guys. It's Adam15. All the information is in the description box below this video. If you want high quality hair systems with good shipping times and top customer service, consider Livivid. So guys, if you're looking for a new hair system, Livivid is the way forward. This is a silk hair system. I've spoken about it quite a lot in my previous videos. It's super comfy, it's super snug so far. The hairline's pretty good. It's a French lace at the front and then it's a silk in the middle and then a sort of poly around the edges. It's a true hybrid. If you want one yourself, 15% off, Adam15 in their coupon code. It's all in the description box below. Hair dryers. Now, it's a really, really important transition from when you go from basically having a normal head of hair or treating your hair like it's normal hair and then moving from that to a hair system. It's literally like night and day. But obviously, when you're doing that, you don't really think about that. I mean, I certainly didn't. You know, when I first got my system, my first ever system, I was literally shampooing it every day and I was hair drying it every day. And within about 3 weeks to a month, it was brittle, it was dry, it had oxidized, which meant that it had brassy tones. It completely changed color from its original color. And I had to learn fast. I had to learn hard and fast. But luckily, after 5 years of experience, I'm here to help you guys not make the same mistakes as me. So, hair drying, limit it. It's useful. It's very good at giving you your hair system body, but try and limit it. You don't need to use it every day. I wouldn't even say you need to use it twice a week. I tend to use it once a week and I don't use it on full heat. Now, a good way to look at it is this. So with normal healthy hair, it grows from our scalp and it's nourished by the oils that are present in our skin. With a hair system, it's not hair that's coming out of your scalp. It's not alive, it's not nourished by anything. It's effectively dead hair. So it's not being ongoingly nourished by various oils and that kind of thing, which makes it way more prone to drying out compared to normal healthy hair. So when you're using a hairdryer, you need to be really, really mindful of that. Doesn't mean you can't use one. Absolutely use one, but there's a couple of tips I'm going to show you guys which will make sure that your system doesn't dry out and you can still get the body that comes using a hairdryer. So number one, you'll want to make sure that didn't mean to do that. This is still quite a new hairdryer, by the way. I'm still learning. But yeah, you want to make sure that you use the cold setting. Now, pretty much every single hairdryer I've ever come across has a cold function. It's usually towards the top And I defy any man who is able to find a hairdryer that doesn't have this, because I've never seen one before. You want to make sure, it's usually one of those ones that you have to hold down. You want to make sure that's on, because that means that it doesn't heat the hair and the hair system up, and it doesn't dry it out. So when you turn it on, make sure that you've got the cold option on. And you can go as hard as you like. I usually go full power on it, like that. I just do that. I bet I look like a right geek there. But it works, it works. It's really, really effective. That is a solid option to use, but let's ratchet up a level. There's a thing called a thing. How very descriptive, Adam. An item which you can connect to your hairdryer, and it's called a diffuser. Now, these are super cheap. These are about, I think I got this for £15. That's about 20 US dollars. It's really not much, and I've had it for about 2 years. It becomes an extension, basically. It becomes an extension of a hairdryer, and it adds it does two things. It adds distance between your hair and the hairdryer, but it also diffuses the air coming out of the hairdryer, so it's more evenly dispersed across your scalp and across your hair. So it's not as intense, it's cooler, and it's more evenly dispersed. So I use this about twice a week, because I shampoo about, at the moment, probably about once every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's once a week, but it's usually once every 2 weeks. But I usually just wet my hair twice a week. I get in the shower, do my thing, and then I let my hair get soaked by the water. When I come out, that's when this comes in super handy. These two things, so having your hairdryer on cold and also investing in a diffuser, two of the best things I've ever done. It doesn't heat up the system, it doesn't oxidize it, it doesn't dry it out, it gives it body as well, and it ensures that your system lasts longer. It's all about the little things, guys. It's the things that you pick up along the way, which I've been doing for the last 5 years, that in real terms actually keeps the system looking better for longer, but it also reduces the risk of it becoming brassy or dry or brittle. 100% one of the best investments I've ever made since having a hair system. Guys, talk to me. Do you have a diffuser yourself? Have you even heard of a diffuser? Have you seen it used on a hair system? What are your hair drying techniques, or what are your blow drying techniques? How often do you blow dry your hair? Have you found that if you do it more than twice a week and you have the heat on hot, that your system dries out and becomes brittle way quicker than you thought it would be? Let me know in the comments box below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.